Okay, so you have just completed your 5 minutes and only 5 minutes of additional experimentation with the media. And you've written all of that information now. Well, now what do you do with it? So we're going to switch over so you can see my screen. You're welcome to take my screen and actually make me half of your space so that you're able to watch and do with me. But what you're going to do is you're going to go to our classroom. And from our classroom, I'm going to have an announcement. And that announcement is going to lead you, oops, I went to the wrong place. It's going to lead you to a folder that is called, oh, I need to rename it, Pre-Test. Okay? And inside that folder that's labeled Pre-Test, you need to find your number, and it's based on the slide. So we're going to pretend I'm number 15. But you'll notice my slide says number 1. So right now, you have to change that slide number to your actual number. And remember, you know that you're on the right slide because it says the number here. It's important to note that everyone has editing access. So you don't want to be on the wrong person, like on somebody else's slide, because that will mess up their stuff. Once you are there, you are going to complete, it says experiments, which is what we just did, picture of notes and any examples. So to insert a picture, I'm going to go to the Insert tab. And I'm going to go to Image, and then down from there, I'm going to click Take a Snapshot. Now, I've already, see there's, now I'm over here. Hi! This means the other one of me will be frozen in that horrible little face. But you're going to have to click Allow and then Allow again, and then it will allow you to take a snapshot if you've never used this feature before. Then you're going to take your screen and you're going to tilt it down so that you can see your paper and see any examples if you happen to have anything that you still made. Or you're welcome to hold it up. Do one of these. But I need to be able to read what you've done. So we're going to do it this way. I lay it all out, tilt my thing down, and then I have to very carefully get to take a snapshot. Okay, once I have done that, I can't take multiple pictures, but for some reason you did need to take multiple pictures, that's fine, but you can't take them right now. You'd have to go back in and take another one. It will only let you select one picture. So I go ahead and hit select. This process can take a little bit, so we will let it think, and it is loading, and it is loading. Okay, and then can I read it? Yes, I can read it. So I'm going to shrink it down. You now can't see me. I'm stuck in that horrible pose. Here, let's do this so you can't see that anymore. And then I'm going to move it to there. Now that I am done with this, I'm going to move into the research. So I'm going to explain that now. So you're going to go ahead and open up a new tab. And then we now are to the standard where we are connecting our experimentation and our learning with the outside world. And so it says use personal connections to various subjects to develop ideas for original works of art. So the first thing I like to type in is just research the media itself. So I'm going to type in model magic, and then it's important that I add the word art. I don't want to add the word projects in there. I want to add the word art. And I'm going to switch over to an image search. Now, we never know when we're doing an image search if things we shouldn't be looking at school pop up. If that happens, just close it and try again. When we search art, sometimes we come up with things. So I am not looking for, ooh, I'm going to make a bird. They made a bird. Because remember, if I went back to my create standard, that would mean the highest grade I could get is a 70%. My goal is to steal ideas. So it's not that they made a bird, it's that they added feathers. So right now I am on my list of things I discovered that I just took a picture of, and I'm writing add feathers, right? Then I wonder, well, could I add just more than feathers? Okay, so then I'm scrolling down and I'm looking for more tricks. Ooh, look, they made a pot using the coil method, right? So I already learned about coils. It looks like these guys painted it, but I don't have access to paint. oh look, they made a whole bunch of flat pieces and put rhinestones in it. So can I use flat pieces, right? Could I make everything flat and then build something? So I would continue to dissect what other people did, right? I could use my pencil and I could draw in those lines and get those little curvature things. Oh, they made curlicue. So I'm continuing to look for what different people did to use that. I then can only spend 5 minutes on this research. Once I have done this research, I'm going to create a whole bunch of drawings and ideas about what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go back to my slide, and I've only spent 5 minutes, and now I'm going to go to Insert, Image. Hi, I'm back. And theoretically, I would have little, oops, wrong side. I'd have little drawings here. I would have a whole bunch more things that I was able to research and figure out. And remember, you're doing this in your sketchbook. I'm using a piece of paper because it's easier for filming. And then I need to take a picture of all my new findings, right? If I don't have anything new, that's not a good deal. So then I would take my snapshot. I like to be goofy. Okay, select. Hope you don't see me itching my nose. I was just itching my nose. I wasn't picking it, but I was definitely itching it. Okay, then I move that over into this section, and I really got to shrink it. Again, I confirmed. Can it be read? Oops. Don't do what I just did. See, now I look weird and goofy. Scooch over. Okay, yep, it can be read. Then the next slide, you will see it says that you need to make a final piece of art. So we're going to go back to the video. Oh, no, we won't. Okay, so now you only have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You need to make an original piece of art, not a duplication from what you saw, but using all the skills you figured out. You're going to use those to make a little teeny tiny creation. Don't forget, your piece of paper can also be used, and it doesn't have to be three-dimensional. If you can figure out how to make a two-dimensional piece of art with the supplies given, that is also acceptable. Once you've done that, you will make your artwork. You will go to Insert, Image. Again, you will take a new Snapchat. So we'll pretend that this is my piece of art. This is really bad. Hopefully you have something better than this, but this is what I have. This is what I have here to show you. So I will take my little piece of art. I want to stand it up and present it as best I can. Right? If I need to lay it flat, maybe it'll look more interesting that way. Take my picture, hit select. Make sure it's in focus, and then that picture is going to go there. Once you've done all of that, you've completed the learning with the standards.